Welcome back to the Black Horse house renovation project. There it is. There's the beast in the background. I'm going to spend a bit of time today walking around it, showing you some of the sub-projects that we've got going on with it. Take a look inside and show you what the new layout's going to be like, what some of our plans are, and show you and give you an update on some of the issues that we've seen. Certainly what you can see on the inside that we need to put right. So we'll take a walk over. So yeah, this is where we're up to. We are still ripping out the house. Not far off though now. Two skips that you can see. But that's probably skip 11 and 12. I started counting and then I just stopped. It got boring. So yeah, we just keep on bringing the skips in, and then when we've moved any rubble and soil, which we have done from over that area, we brought in a guy with a great big grabber, and he put about 12 ton into each grab wagon, whereas each of the skips take around about 8. So it just speeded the job up a bit and made it a lot less demoralising for the cracking bunch of labourers that I brought in. Yeah, so that's probably the last of about 6 or 7 piles of scrap metal as well. Yeah, all the copper's out, all the metal's out. Yeah, like I say, we're nearly done. Right, let's go and take a look inside. Okay. Cassie the dog, who is no longer allowed inside this building site. She gets very grumpy. She might start scratching and barking at the door, but we'll have to ignore her. Okay, right, so this is the kitchen, or was the kitchen. You'll see in the top corner, mould, thriving mould. Won't be for long when we've got rid of it. The reason why the house is a bit mouldy is because in recent times it's been closed up, windows shut, almost completely sealed, and as you know, damp doesn't grow outside, it thrives inside where it can sweat. So yeah, that's why we've got loads of mould spores, quite a lot of it as well. And when we moved in, there was a smell of damp. Thankfully, after doing a bit of wall revealing, we're dry. So it's actually quite a nice dry house now, and it's drying out as we speak. Not only because we've now got some doors and windows open, but you can see behind me there we've also got only a portion of a bay window there. I'll come on to that in a minute as to why that's the reason. We took the chimney out. Gone, gives us a bit more space. Chimney came out to there, you can see that. We just wanted the space. We don't need chimneys, we don't want a fire, we're not having a log burner, nothing like that. We're going for conventional central heating. And if you have a look up there, all the way up to the ceiling, into the roof space, the ceilings have come down. Okay, so why is this room looking like this, you might say? Because when we moved in, you might see those walls. Those walls with the honeycomb, it's called a honeycomb wall at the bottom. That's supposed to be there. That's what your conventional 1920s, 30s, 40s house would look like now. The guy who lived there before us decided to put an extra couple of courses of brick on top of it and create a raised sort of living room area. And that was a bar, by the way. That was a foundation for his bar, that's all done. And unfortunately, it didn't last the test of time because all of the, you can see the green at the bottom there, it's been really damp because the house was actually sat on a swimming pool of water because there's no drains. And because of that, the floor he put down had rotten away. And yeah, when we stood on it, we went through it. So it's all been redone. In the conventional way, I'm not having a solid floor, I'm having it done in the conventional way. And to prevent any of this happening again, my builder has got a solution to deal with it. I won't bore you with the details, and probably because I don't know the details either. So, but as we progress with that, I'll show you because he's got a solution. Yeah, so that's where we are, and what that's going to be a dining room. We think dining room, and this is going to be a nice big kitchen with a big island in it. That room that's showing you that was the kitchen over there, that's going to be a WC and a utility room. Right, let's get into the hall. Nice big hallway. It's a decent sized hallway. Yeah. It doesn't look it there, but trust me, it's a nice big hallway. We've removed the downstairs toilet from there, which is a bit of a retrofit. Not the best job in the world. Very confined space. Didn't like it. We've got space in this house to create a new downstairs toilet. Those boards up there now is because I'll show you when we walk around the outside. Those boards are there now because just for a bit of security, stop any animals getting in, birds, all the rest of it. Because we've had to take a wall out. You might have just seen a sneaky preview of it next to one of the skips, flanking to the right-hand side of the house. I'll show you that in a minute. Yeah, and we're going to have a hallway. We're going to have, that door's going to be bricked up because it's going to be part of the kitchen. We're going to have a couple of small double doors here, and we're going to have another set of doors with glass going into what we are going to have as most probably a living room. Okay, let's go up the stairs, which is equally as much of a building site. Yeah, this is where a bit of excitement is taking place right now. So, the smallest bedroom, which, if any of you knows this house, it had a balcony on it. It was quite an iconic balcony. People seem to know the house from the balcony, but we're not interested in having a balcony. We're going to have a different solution above entranceway. Yeah, so this is the smallest bedroom. We've knocked the wall out already. There's going to be new studded walls going in. All this lath and plaster is what that's done. Lath and plaster's coming out. All redone, obviously. And this room is going to be the master bedroom with a bay on the front, new bay. You can see the mold's got a grip of it again. And you might wonder why there's a load of these acro props, builders acro props, because the ceiling just isn't safe. The ceiling isn't safe because you might be able to see up here, because we've got wet rot. The builder called me a couple of weeks ago, said, Ben, you better get round here. I need to talk to you before we go any further. We had a load of people here. We had builders in, we had joiners in, we had labourers in, and builder called me up. He says, we need to have a think about what we're doing here, because if you look up there, that is wet rot. It might not be that good on my camera, but trust me, that is wet rot right the way through, all the timbers. Now, I didn't go into this project with my eyes shut. We knew that we needed new tiles on the roof for sure. We thought we'd need a couple of new timbers, bit of reinforcing on the roof and all the rest of it. The reality is, having discussed it with the builder, discussed it with the structural guy that we brought in, discussed it with the designer, we're going to have the same roof on again, same design, but completely new. And we're going for roof trusses as well, which I was pleasantly surprised at how much roof trusses were. Having, when you do a job like this, you're shelling thousands out a day. Yeah, roof trusses are seemingly good value for money and a great solution to a problem of wet rot on the entire roof. Otherwise, it just costs you a fortune in joinery. So this is another bedroom. This was the original master bedroom. It's got a nice it's the double aspect room, so nice bay window, and another aspect window to the well, that's the west facing area. Yeah, so there you see was another job stopper, as well as the roof, which has stopped the job while we deal with it and order materials. We've also got a problem with the bay window, which I'll show you when we walk outside. It's easier. Yeah, so again, chimney out, acros in, make it safe, because the builders are working in the roof area, so got to be safe, 100%. Don't want anyone getting hurt on this job. So yeah, in here is a very bare, stripped out what was and will be the bathroom. It's a decent size. Might not look it on camera, but it is. It's good enough for us. We're having an ensuite as well in another bedroom. I didn't show you that, but that's, you know, I'll show you that as it starts progressing with its build. And then this bedroom is a bit of a retrofit from when the house was originally built in about the 50s. This was put on a bit of an extension to make it a 4-bedroom house. Yeah, again, great. I love this double aspect bedroom thing. It's great. It might be a bit cold in the winter, I don't know, but hopefully not. We're having full insulation, all the rest of it put in, so it shouldn't be. But yeah. All right, and let's go back down the stairs, past the wet rot, through the hall. Some nice original features as well. We're probably going to leave that window in, and that one. Not sure. Wife doesn't like the red colour. I don't mind, to be honest with you. She does the sort of fancy stuff. I just do the technicals with the builders. Right, we're outside. Okay, so let's have a look at this side. This is the south-facing garden. This will be our garden with a patio and some lawn and all the rest of it. The one that we use on a day-to-day basis. And so we want to keep some nice original features, or keep the design of the original features, should I say, because this bay window is going to be staying. However, when I got some joiners in to start building the bay window, because we're building it, we're having that wall staying. The windows are clearly renewing all window, obviously. But in order to put a timber bay window in, you need timber, believe it or not, to secure it to. And we haven't really got any secure timber. You can see from that, again, more rot. So, but like everything, you know, you do get bad news, but then comes the solution, and all of a sudden you can get on with it. So we've got a solution for it. All we do need to do, I'll show you this while we're here. You'll see as well, not only are the timbers rotten, there's a piece of steel up there. That piece of steel should be a lot, well, not as rusty as it is. It should be a lot longer as well. So come into the wall by another probably foot, and it should sit on a thing called a padstone, but it doesn't. So again, I've had to bring a structural guy out who is busy calculating what I need to do to fix it, because I need this house. I'm spending a lot of money on this house. I need this house to be compliant. I want certs for it, the whole kit and caboodle. I want it to be top notch. Okay, there's the other bay window. Now, you'll notice with this bay window, it's actually got an apex on the top. And when you found rot in your roof and need trusses, then building control get involved, and they say, well, you're not allowed to have the current existing great big timber that's keeping that apex up. You've got to change it for steel. Okay, Mr. Building Control, if you say so. So that, again, our man is giving us a solution for that too. Because I really don't want any issues with building control with the amount of work that we're doing to the drains as well. Drains, structural, all the rest of it. We've had the plans passed, but we haven't had building control passed yet. Okay, that's the front of the house. Dated. It looked great, this house. Back in the day, this house looked great. It was really well looked after by the family who had it. We've known them for years because we moved next door in 1977 when I was 2. And they really looked after this house. It was a model house on the road. But then, you know, in recent times, it's been less well looked after. And so it's time for us to pick it up and get on with it. And we're having maybe, well, I think we definitely are, to be honest with you. We're having an archway. Traditional 1930s, 40s archway type, big arch type door entrance. It needs it. It deserves it. Something nice to show off the front of the house. Okay, right, let's talk drains, right? I'm not going to bore you with this, but this great big hole here is actually a well-controlled great big hole. The builder did an exploratory dig when we found out that all of the water, rainwater and surface water was just going underneath the house and sitting underneath the floorboards. Yikes. So we started scooping out and realised that the drains are completely collapsed. That steel thing there is actually stopping any soil getting into the main outflow to the road, the United Utilities outflow. But simply put, this whole area is going to get dug out with a great big digger, and we're just installing brand new drains. That is absolutely crucial to make sure that we don't face the damp and mouldy issues that we've got in here right now. Right behind us is a hole where another balcony used to be. There's 2 balconies on this house. So there used to be a second balcony. You can probably see the sort of outline of it. Great big steel balcony, veranda thing. We've taken that out. This is going to be a living area. It looks small. It is actually not big enough for a living area. So we're coming out by a couple of meters and we're going wide of that hole by another metre or so. We haven't decided yet completely. I need to see how it looks, do some images. So I'm looking forward to seeing that solution start to come through. Yeah, I'll give you a wider view of the side of the house. Yeah, so we've got another nice big lawn here as well. We're not going to do anything with this lawn, it'll just be lawn. We're not going to have a patio furniture or anything, but what we are going to have, the solution that I'm looking for, no matter what the size of it is yet, whenever we decide, it's going to have a nice big apex vaulted ceiling with glass. That's what I really want, so that you can have some cozy times in the winter and watch the snowfall and all the rest of it. The type of stuff that you care about when you're 50. Yeah, so, right, it might not sound like I've got a plan, but we have. We've got plans on a paper, we just haven't finished them yet. We've got problems, we just haven't got all the solutions for them yet, but they are definitely there, because if you get a good builder, you get solutions. Simple as that. Might not have the full plan, but the target is for this house to look like a house again for autumn. It needs to be watertight, there needs to be a new roof on it, so the roof's got to come off, new roof on. Scaffolding up, render, the solution will go on the side for the living area, and also the drains in. So at least then, going into the winter, I've got a watertight thing, even if it's not, there'll be not much change inside apart from some stud walls. But yeah, that's the plan. Hope you enjoyed that. Come back and see what's going on in the next few weeks. Builders are back in 2 weeks with a roofer and scaffolder and all the rest of it, like I said before. And then it's going to start taking shape. Autumn is 8 weeks away.